TimeRust.com proudly presents the Time Rust Brain Trust. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Time Rust Brain Trust podcast. This is a podcast that is really good, but for some reason gets in trouble with YouTube a lot. We'll talk about that.
Episode
Never.
13.
What's up, episode 13?
Now, you probably
12?
just...
No, 13.
No, it's 12.
12.
It's
Yeah,
12.
it's 12.
Easy, you're supposed to know the count.
No, 12 was last week. It was exactly 3 months. It's 13.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, we're on unlucky
right.
number 13.
Yeah, we were right.
Yay! Well, right now, you probably just got done listening to our awesome new intro by Imagine Dragons, which, who doesn't love Imagine Dragons?
We didn't get that.
What? What?
No, we don't
What?
have we don't have the rights to that.
What? Are you kidding me? Everyone has the rights to Imagine Dragons.
It's too expensive.
They were on freaking Arrow last night. They
No,
were on
it's-
everything.
No, we don't.
The new stupid Stephanie Meyer thing had it in their trailer.
We don't. No,
Defiance has it. The video game and the TV show.
But-
You give me that Defiance
but
money
we
and then you
can't.
can have it.
Like, we have no money, so even things that are easily licensed apparently are out of our reach.
Well, I guess then you folks just heard the sound of Eli smacking around a snare drum. Or you heard something better than that.
We did.
I'm learning how to play banjo.
I told you never to release that track.
Well, you know what? It was part of Podcast Zero, and what stays on Podcast Zero stays on my computer.
Apparently, it's broadcast to the world.
Hey, you've
Yeah.
never heard Podcast Zero.
Guys, we have birds in the studio today.
We do. It's really weird. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start this off with a introduction. To my left is
What it is, folks.
Big Marquise.
Marky
And
Mark.
to his left
The
is
Fun
Steve.
How's it going, folks?
And to his left is Eli.
Hey, what's up?
All right. That's really it.
Hey,
That's
to
like
my
it.
left is Nathan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Marky Mark.
Thank you. No one ever likes to get me. I'm the MC, but no, I get nothing. No
You
love.
Hey.
introduce yourself.
Hey,
No love.
high five.
Yeah, high five. High five. That was a high
Introduce
five.
yourself,
Thanks.
you're the MC.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back later.
That's right.
So,
Is that going to get you to sleep at night?
No.
well, apparently nothing
No.
will. Because 7 o'clock in the morning is my bedtime. All right. So, I tell you what,
Gone
let's
are the
kick
days.
it off with some great new tunes.
Sometimes he
from-
just doesn't see daylight.
No, I see daylight just right before I go
It
to
just
sleep.
burns.
I won't even get started in that. Marquise, what are you doing?
So, what am I doing? Iron Man 3, we saw that.
So good.
That's pretty
great.
awesome. I'm thinking about it, I've got some flaws, which I'll mention in my review when I write that
See?
up.
You let it marinate a little bit. There's some problems.
Yeah, there were
It's got
some
problems.
There
That's
was some,
perfect.
there was some problems. A lot of fanboy issues, but problems nonetheless.
The rage on the internet is a poisonous
I
thing.
think it's a little bit misplaced, honestly.
Some of it is,
like,
yes.
Yeah, okay, we'll get into that later.
I agree with some of it, though.
Speaking of Iron Man 3, I've played the mobile app game. It's
Yeah.
not bad. It's cutesy.
I was going to download that, but I have too many other things that are
It's-
1 gigabyte plus on my phone right now.
It's a
Okay,
quick little
cool.
game. It's
Yeah,
nothing.
Quick
it's just
question.
an endless runner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, how does it stack up to other awful video game, movie video games?
It's probably better than Iron Man 2 on the Xbox.
Oh,
Wow,
You
that's
know?
brutal.
I mean, those games are bad.
Those games are bad. Those games suck. I mean, Captain America was probably the best game out there to Sega Bunch.
Well, and that's because they amped off of what Arkham Asylum was doing. Like, they have a similar combat system.
yeah,
And so, I mean, if you put that in a game, you can make it fun.
yeah. So I mean,
More like
I still wanna get a copy of
free-flowing
that.
awesome. Like,
Yeah, it's like free flow combat.
we also this week for TRT we played Lego Batman, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we did.
I've never played any of the Lego games.
You know,
They're
if,
great.
If someone was
Lot
at
of fun.
TRT, they would play Lego Batman too.
oh!
I'm sorry if someone didn't have a job.
But what was that one thing
Oh,
you
that's
did?
brutal.
What was that one thing you went to go see a movie that wasn't Iron Man.
I hate you, Nate.
What was the name of that?
So much right now.
What was the name of that movie, guys?
Nathan, my EIC, made me go see Scary Movie 5 because he thought I needed something to be angry about.
But it had the opposite effect. It made you a really cheerful person.
You will join the dark side.
You needed a chance to grow.
Yeah.
And all he really grew was hatred. So...
Words can't explain the stupidity of spoof movies nowadays.
You could try.
Back in the day, it was...
Funny?
It was Hot Shots.
Clever.
It was Spaceballs. It was Young Frankenstein.
Naked Gun.
Great movies. They were funny, but they had pacing.
Yeah.
They were focused.
They had writing.
They had a plot.
Even
though it was
this
stupid.
This movie was just obscure. It was just references and stupid jokes and bathroom humor. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes
so it was like a Ren and Stimpy episode.
Yeah.
Except it was on the big screen and you had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what about comparing it to...
You look hurt.
Comparing it to a haunted house, for the people at home, because I had this talk days ago. Which one would you recommend? A haunted house, which is out on Blu-ray right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch that on Blu-ray.
Honestly, I wouldn't recommend either of them.
Oh!
Wow.
Go see 21 Jump Street, folks.
It's not out.
I would recommend that, and I hate Channing Tatum. So, yeah.
21 Jump Street?
Mm-hmm.
That's been on
What
Blu-ray.
else I did? Let me move on before I have a rage headache.
I don't want Marquise to have
I read Avengers number 11.
It's okay, we have a crash card over here.
It was a Kung Fu episode with Shang-Chi leading a group of Avengers and some shenanigans in Hong Kong against AIM. AIM has become the really big villain. Obviously, reason for spoiler for the Iron Man movie. AIM has become a really big villain as of late. And Secret Avengers and Avengers, they've got their own country now. They're an established big bad organization again.
Neat.
So that was pretty much it. Watch more Continuum.
Hey, Will, Instant Messenger.
Show's pretty awesome.
Yes.
I'm on episode 4 right now.
Boom.
And yeah, that's it.
Right.
I think that's it.
But
I tried to watch Raw.
Tried.
Tried. That's 2 weeks in a row.
We're gonna talk a little bit about the state of WWE.
The sorry state of WWE.
Yeah, after we do some
the poor
news
state.
on a little bit, because I got some stuff to say on it too.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Marquise, the blood coming out of your eyes, ears, and nose, you should probably get rid of that because it's not good.
Don't ever make me see a horrible movie ever again. Please make someone else.
What's your job?
Movies.
Exactly. You're so excited. I get to see all these movies? Yeah, you get to see all of the movies.
All of the movies.
Fandango.
Moving on, Steve, is your turn.
All right, Steve. What have you been doing?
Yeah, okay. How do I follow that?
Fandango.
That's creepy. Anyway, how good you are at that. I mean, it's like you stand in front of a mirror and just be like, Fandango.
How'd you know?
I got here early the other day for Time Rust Tuesday. That's exactly what he was doing.
It is what I was doing.
Anyway, let's see. What have I been doing this week? As per usual, a new map and play mode for League of Legends was released, and I'm still not sure about that. I played a lot of it. It's basically one lane, five players on each side, and you are not able to choose your champion. It gives you a randomly allocated champion. You can trade amongst your team, but it basically, you kind of build mastery and rune pages for generic stuff like an AD or AP carry or a support, and it randomly throws you a champion, and you have to, pray to the gaming gods and cross your fingers that it's something you know how to use.
Dang.
It's kind of hectic, and there's 2 towers in the lane for each side, and then there's 2 towers guarding the Nexus and the other stuff.
Spawners,
essentially. Yeah, it's. I'm not sure if I like it or not because I don't like not being able to choose champions I enjoy.
I never liked all random on Dota. Like,
yeah,
like if somebody said, "Let's play all random," I was like, "You go with somewhere else and play all random," because that's not what we're doing here.
I usually play like a melee brawler, a tank, or an AD AP carry, and it's fun. And not being able to choose my team, I don't like it because I got handed someone I had no idea what to do with, and I was scrambling for solomid.net to grab a guide to hope that I wouldn't screw it up. Aside from that, let's see. I'm almost finished watching Hemlock Grove, which hopefully the ending of this season will clear up some of the redonkulous questions and holes that I found, which I will be reviewing it thereafter. Let's see. I found a movie that I haven't seen in a long time. I dusted off. I dusted off Jackie Chan, Legend of the Drunken Master, which is one of my favorite kung fu movies.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
It is an amazing film.
Legend of Drunken Master is so great.
It is one of my favorite films, and I almost...
Have you seen that, Marquise?
I have seen it, but I'm a no school guy. I was all about 7 Deadly Venoms.
Okay, 7 Deadly Venoms is good.
Was that
That's
before you were born?
Yeah, probably. Aside from that, I've been pouring a lot more into my art. I'm getting ready to put a bunch of stuff up on my DeviantArt page.
Excellent.
I've been working on
Such a deviant.
working on the superhero game I'm brewing up with some friends. It's still on Obsidian Portal. Posting 2 new superheroes this weekend.
And once that's done, we will be broadcasting our awesome gameplay.
We will be broadcasting the gameplay, of which I will be taking cliff notes and then compiling a comic.
And Steve and I will be writing and drawing a comic.
Yep.
Yeah, team!
I will be forging into unknown territory. As it is my goal. But, aside from doing the gaming stuff, and I dusted off Resistance 3 this week. Played a little of that.
I'm sorry.
I love that game. It's fun. But, and then I've been scouring the interwebs for a few other games that I need to add to my collection, because I dwindled it down to, when I was foolish for trade-ins, because I was poor.
Did you play the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon demo yet?
No.
That's the one thing you should have done this week. Not to be that guy, but yeah.
Yeah. Also,
it was funny.
I reserved my copy of The Last of Us this week.
Finally, jeez.
No, it's bought and paid for. On top of getting ordering a.
Did you get the special edition?
I haven't seen what's in the special edition, so I might upgrade later.
There's a lot of stuff.
Maybe you should phone that for
specific.
me. Also, I have a UNSC hat in the mail. It should be coming on Saturday. I'm so super excited. Add to my collection of gaming hats.
Yes.
And that's what I've been doing this week.
It's a lot of stuff.
We got rained out a lot at work, so I had some extra time.
It's been a wet week. Eli, what have you been doing?
Well, let me start things off. I have been playing more Injustice, because this week Lobo came out on Tuesday.
I need to get that game.
He is a really cool character for the first one out of the box, for the DLC. I enjoy, he's got a little bit of range. He also has a lot of melee. He seems to have pretty good speed, so like he's almost a little bit of a power character, but he has a little bit more speed, so that's pretty cool. I like his special ability to load the nuclear shells into his shotgun, so that you can do increased damage on moves that use the shotgun. And he kind of has another chain like grab, almost like Scorpion.
The meat hook.
Yeah,
it's really sweet.
So it's pretty cool. I've been playing that. And
does he drive the motorcycle?
Yeah, he has the motorcycle. He uses the motorcycle on his intro and his outro, and that's also included in his finisher. Which you can check out in our video that we posted, showing the DLC and we did like a quick run through of all his moves and stuff.
We gave it
what?
We gave it a once over.
We gave it a once over. That's what we're calling our videos, where we take a look at something, a new piece of content or a new game, where we're talking about it and giving you guys a little preview, not necessarily a review, just a once over.
Yeah, some impressions. Yeah.
Some impressions and what we think about the gameplay and stuff.
I'm a little curious about the whole Lobo thing, since
he's the main man.
Race has high, ridiculous regeneration abilities.
Well,
I once saw a comic where he regenerated from a smear.
Well, you're in a game with Superman.
True, very true.
So anything's possible.
Also true.
But I've also gone back and since I ordered that Mortal Kombat a few weeks ago, I've been playing that. I'm like halfway through the story on that. It's a lot of fun.
The newer one?
Yeah, the newer one.
That is
Mortal
a fun
Kombat
game.
9.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 9 is a fun game.
It's really good. It's not as good or as fluid as Injustice, and you can really see the types of improvements that they've been able to make.
Graphically also.
Graphically...
Some of the characters in...
graphically far superior.
Mortal Kombat are awful.
Yeah.
Has it been 2 years or just one since...
2 years.
2 years?
2 years since Mortal Kombat 9, I believe.
Who do you play as?
In the story mode, you play as...
Everybody.
Pretty much. I just got done playing as Sub-Zero, who is my favorite Mortal Kombat character.
He is an awesome character.
I'm a big Nightwolf fan.
Nightwolf is really good. He's a cool character, but I've just always been a fan of freezing dudes and dropping the little frozen dummy and like having people jump. I've been a fan of him since the very first Mortal Kombat.
Reptile used to be my dude.
Reptile's really good too, and of course I love Scorpion. Like basically, give me a ninja, and I'll be happy.
Cheap master, like super duper for Scorpion and Smoke.
Oh yeah. But so I've been playing that. I got back into a little bit of Warcraft. Just briefly, I went in and did some quests.
Wow.
They're releasing a new update, and so I went in and did some quests on there. And I was really, really surprised to find myself going down the Diablo 3 rabbit hole again. I logged on there, and some of my friends were on playing, and so I ended up getting into a game with them, and we were doing like Monster Power level 7 or something ridiculous, like some crazy difficult thing. I was surprised I was able to survive on my monk, who was only Paragon level 7 or 8 at the time, or maybe even lower than that, 5 or 6 probably. Didn't really have a whole lot of gear, but I was able to get in there and survive. They've brought the difficulty of that game down to a point that's more manageable for people to get into.
More, so you get in with more pews and less rage quits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so we played that probably, I don't know, almost 4, 5, 6 hours probably, and I had a great time. I actually got loot that I could use, like actually dropped in the game, and I picked it up,
and it wasn't like,
and it was good. It was a major
10 levels
upgrade.
below you.
Yeah, it was a major upgrade. I got
I'm on Inferno.
Yeah,
level 45 gear drops. I was like, I hate this game.
I picked up a new shield that was pretty badass for my monk, and like I picked it up and I checked the stats. I was like, wow, this is actually a great upgrade. I'm going to equip this immediately, and so I was real happy about that because it's like one of only 5 things that have dropped while I was playing that I actually used.
Because the auction house breaks the game.
And so that was a lot of fun. I actually got a legendary that I was able to give my enchantress so that she would do awesome stuff.
Cool.
That's what I've been doing this week.
I play Barbarian in that game. They're much more satisfying in my mind.
Only thing I actually have a hunter now too. I have a level 60 hunter or a level 60 monk and a level 60 demon hunter.
I'm holding out for the first expansion. I want paladins. So bad.
I don't know if they'll add a character class.
They're gonna have to.
I bet they're gonna add
at
least one.
Well, they're gonna have to because people are getting bored.
People have hit Paragon 100 on all 5 classes.
Yeah,
which is mental.
Yeah, but also they were hungry for this game, and they have been for
those
a long
people.
time.
Those are the people that still play Diablo 2.
I was hungry for this game, and I was left.
I was left wanting. Yes.
Yeah, me too. Well, they've changed a lot of stuff, so now I want to play more.
It's better to play now. Like, even on my Demon Hunter, as I was finishing leveling to 60, when I had stopped playing that game, I was just getting completely destroyed. I couldn't make any progress by myself. I didn't have any people online to join up with, unless I wanted to just join a random game. and I was just getting destroyed every time I came across an elite pack, and it was not fun. So I quit trying to level up my hunter from 50 to 60.
I played a barbarian because you just waited to combat and swing your sword and things explode in the gear.
But now I went in and I was able to do some decent damage. I was able to finish hell difficulty and get to level 60, and I'm having fun with it again.
See, I saw people wanting to run me through it. It's like Justin's cousin Andrew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, hey man, let's go play. And I'm like, but now I keep thinking, like, he told me some stuff that you were saying, and about how if I kill a guy, the appropriate thing drops.
See,
well,
that's the major problem.
Kinda.
That's the major problem
does,
I have.
but
Stop, Sour Patch Kid.
That's a good name for Marquise. He is pretty sour after that movie.
Boom. Anyway.
Hey, Nathan.
What are you doing?
Besides making me see horrible movies.
Besides being a bad friend.
I want to see my movies. Marquise, go see Scary Movie 5. Okay, I'll go do... No!
You just get a call on your cell phone. Why did you do that to me?
Actually, I got a call from the movie theater, and they said, you got to pick this guy up.
You got to pick this guy up. He's a mess.
He's the only person in the theater, blood coming from every orifice. It's just terrible. We don't know why.
He physically beat one of our aisle workers with his own flashlight.
It was so bad. It was so... Anyways, so I've been playing, Sleeping Dogs. And that game
how is that game?
Fun. That game is so fun. And I just got a little tired of it because I played like a bunch and then thought,
you got overloaded.
I don't want to burn out on this game yet. I want to slow burn because it's great. You know, I mean, it's a game you can find for maybe $20 now.
You like the melee combat?
I do like the melee combat. I'm getting used to it. And once you get used to it, it's very impressive.
It's pretty cool.
It's like Batman.
It's similar. Yeah.
It's like. Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's like.
It has some elements of
like
that
Kmart
combat.
brand Batman in Arkham City.
Well, it's like if
I
was trying
wouldn't
to think
say
of like
Kmart. I would say Walmart, because Kmart's worse than Walmart.
No, it's upscaling it.
No, I was gonna say it's like Target brand. But
okay.
But then Batman, is like
is Batman.
Yeah, you
Batman
can't
is
find
like
Batman.
Sky Mall.
Yeah, you can't find Batman in a mall. You gotta know someone to get some.
Batman is Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Batman is on.
P. Diddy wears Batman. How's that? That makes sense.
That makes no sense.
You shut your face.
And
you mean he wears him as a
strike for you against
Batman like a
people's suit?
Wasn't
like
creepy? What? He is not
like
relevant.
Silence of the Lambs. Wears him.
He was at WrestleMania this year.
I
don't know why.
He wasn't singing this year.
Okay, so
because someone was like, "Hey, dude, I've got some monies."
Did he this year?
Yeah, we just ignored it.
Oh,
we were just like, P. Diddy's here.
My bad.
Really?
Sorry, Diddy.
All right, so
we all stood there. We were like, when he came on stage, I was like, "Bye, guys, gotta go."
Yeah, pretty much.
That is when you left.
It was. Yeah.
He drove me away.
You're like, all right.
That match was great with the Undertaker. Now comes P. Diddy. You know what? Peace out later.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. Laters, people.
You got to see the guy dressed up
I
like
have to
Super
go to work
Shredder.
in a week.
So
I'll see you guys
Super
later.
Shredder.
he looked like Super Shredder.
No, that's what made it great.
And went to go see Iron Man. Been getting caught up on stuff.
Yeah, I did that too. That was a good thing.
Well, I know we all went to go see that. If you're listening to this, you should have already watched that video from last week. I watched Arrow this week again because I've been following it. It was so good. I'm going to ruin some stuff. Right now, the bad guys and the good guys all know who they are. Before, it's just been blind, Oliver Queen, Arrow, Green Arrow, whatever, has been finding out stuff about this, about that, about this, about that, and he had the list, which told him about all the people that failed the city. Now he knows what the ultimate plan is. They're going to destroy the ghetto. They're going to just destroy it. Now he knows his mom was involved. He knows that his best friend's dad is involved. But the thing he found out today was that his best friend's dad is the one they call like the Dark Archer or whatever. He is another archer.
Merlin.
It's Merlin. It's Tommy Merlin's the son, and then I forget the father's name, but he's Merlin. And it's Jonathan Barrowman that is on that show. He was on Doctor Who, and then he was on the show after that, Torchwood.
Yeah.
So he's a popular guy in like the sci-fi community.
He's well established.
Great show. I hope it comes to Netflix in the fall so you guys can watch it in one sitting because it's outstanding. You'll all love it. The flashbacks are so cool.
Mexican excellence.
Watched Once Upon a Time. It's actually getting
interesting show.
It's getting dark again. I always like it when it goes a little dark.
I prefer it that way.
And then comes back, and then goes dark again.
You know what's really sad? Just want to interject. Tonight is the season finale of Community.
Once again,
yes, it is.
13
that was one
episodes.
of the things we were going to
Lame.
talk about. Season finales. A lot of that is this week and next. Season finale for.
Just glad it's not a series finale.
Series finale. The Office
might
is
be.
it tonight or next week?
No, it's tonight. Well,
Meh.
I have to look that up. Well, I like The Office, but anyways, so I watched 10 Years. This movie starring Channing Tatum, his wife Jenna Dewan, Rosario Dawson, Justin Long, Kate Mara.
How was it?
Okay, you know those ensemble movies like What to Do When You're Expecting or whatever, Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, all those movies are like that. Okay, imagine one of those, but it's got more heart, and it's a little bit more soul, but still not good. And because they can't be, like, the stories are okay, but you don't feel like anything really was accomplished, and you just experienced an evening with these people, these 10, 15 characters that
don't really matter to you.
Nothing really changed. The guy that met his high school girlfriend, and they had this like big, huge bond.
Oh, it was a 10-year reunion from high school.
Yeah, it's called 10 Years.
Oh, yeah, I just forgot it.
Original name, right?
It's the story of Marquise's summer.
Oh, because someone's arranging a 10-year reunion. Anyways, but it's funny because some of the characters, the actors, are older than that, and then some are younger. So it's like, none of you would have gone to high school. None of you. None. This is so fakey. But anyways,
lame.
I wanted to see it because
it was like the actors for the Power Rangers trying to be 18 again.
That's weird. That's always weird. You talking about Kimberly Jo Johnson?
All of them.
All of them. Let's say
You're not 16.
She's on that show. What is it? It's Canadian. It's a SWAT show.
Flashpoint.
Thank you.
Boom. Wow.
He pulled it out. It's also on Netflix. It's okay. It's not great. If you like procedurals, it's a good film. A good
I don't think
show.
I saw that on Netflix.
It's on there.
I didn't watch
Meh.
it.
It's a pretty good. It's pretty good procedural.
Yeah, that's really all there is to say about it. I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and get into the Netflix Gem of the Week if he has one.
Ouch.
Oh! I thought you were afraid.
Calling you out.
You were scared from the movie genres because of that bad movie.
He's like, I watched this and now I'm just not watching any movies.
Alrighty, the Netflix Gem of the Week is Bunkaroo.
Is what?
Am I pronouncing that right? Bunraku. It's a
Bunraku.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've seen this before.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a. I thought it was a pretty well done flick.
It was.
It stars Josh Hartnett, which was I thought a weird casting choice, but anyway, he's a drifter. He fights. He's a bare knuckle brawler, and it's this big like mystery, and they're trying to save people, and he comes across a samurai who joins the fight, and it's really hardcore fun stuff.
It's pretty cool. I have watched
It's got a nice Western meets Eastern feel to it.
I think I've seen this film, and it was super stylized and awesome.
Yeah. It's a pretty all-star cast in it. So, I mean, I thought it was cool. I gave it 4 stars on my Netflix. It was dope. I loved it.
It was dope.
It was dope.
Wow.
You recommend it?
I recommend it.
Recommend to friends.
Cool.
I just liked it
might
because
see
it
it
was
again.
highly stylized and that it was...
I enjoy stylized,
and it was just
well-executed
fun.
movies.
It was a good drama. It was just like, I was
times.
engrossed in the story, and it's hard to be engrossed in stories
Nowadays, especially when
Channing Tatum.
you see amazing movies like...
Shut it! Shut it!
Or Battleship.
Oh,
Battleship wasn't bad.
Actually,
Yeah, but the acting in it wasn't that great. Special
Yeah.
effects and action, good. Acting, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know, the aliens look kind of dumb.
Well, they look like a generic Transformer wannabes.
No, they reminded me of like Kmart brand Protoss.
Well, that too. If you took... Okay,
It
if
was like dollar store Protoss is what they
Blue
were.
Light Special
if Michael
Protoss.
Bay made StarCraft, which you better pray never happens. If Michael Bay made StarCraft the movie,
Receiving incoming transmission.
if Steve got shot in the face,
Fail!
vibrate.
It was great.
Fail!
Apparently, Michael Bay is calling you right now. So.
No, that was the StarCraft
Receiving
adjective, man. That was a shout out.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, I would just say
That's perfect timing.
the movie also stars with Woody Harrelson and Ron Perlman.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is not enough for you, I don't know what is.
Yeah, and they do great.
They do awesome. Ron Perlman's
They're
the bad
excellent.
guy. And he's awesome.
The man
Yeah,
is 63, 62, something like that, and he still is great. He wants to do another Hellboy, by the way.
They don't want him. They don't want him the Hellboy, which is
Why not? He's perfect for that role.
Studio doesn't want it.
They would
He
have
wants
to
it. If he
kickstart it.
if he was to go to Kickstarter, he'd get it. No doubt.
I'd contribute to Kickstarter for that because the first one and the second one wasn't bad. The first one was good.
I thought the second one was really good because they put a lot of production value into it, and I like the concept of the Golden Army.
Yep.
I thought it was neat.
I liked the second movie a lot. I liked the first movie a lot.
After watching the second, weren't you hungry for a third one?
Yes,
I was.
I
I
totally
wanted
was.
a third one real
I was
bad.
chomping at the bit for a third movie.
They literally left it open
those
for a
are-
third one.
I'd probably go back and watch those two movies more than a lot of the other things that I've bought on Blu-ray.
Guillermo del Toro.
I
Same
watch Predator a lot on Blu-ray.
Do you?
A lot.
I always end up.
chopper now!
I always end up going back
It's
and
one of
watching
my
Hellboy
favorite
1 and
movies.
2, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I've never seen that
And,
film. because I do not...
Leave this room and go watch that movie.
No, I do not dig the alien abduction thing.
What, Close Encounters?
Close
of the Third Kind?
Encounters,
Wow.
awesome.
But it's really well done. It's not like an alien abduction movie. It's more like a,
Oh,
what else is out there kind of movie.
It's
I'm
Steven Spielberg does
Oh,
aliens.
it's that movie. Yeah, I've seen that one. I thought we were talking about the fourth kind.
Oh, no, I saw that. And
That
it
movie
was,
creeps me out.
my girlfriend thought it was really freaky because it's based upon true events, supposedly.
They
and,
say it's based on true events, but it's one of those movies that's really not.
Well, if they say it's based on true events, they're not saying what parts are based on true
Creeps-
events.
It just creeps me out.
No, it's
Third Kind
it's
is a
creepy.
good... Okay, I redact that. The Third Kind is a good movie.
Okay.
I enjoy the...
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I enjoy the shout-out that Weird Al Yankovic gives it in UHF.
Yes. Which is an awesome film.
Yes,
Which
it
Everyone,
is.
everyone should have watched
Have
it.
you guys
it
seen
is.
the
I have UHF on
the
now.
Weird Al trailer
Nice.
on Funny or Die?
No.
For his biopic?
No.
Go to Funny or... Weird Al got the guys with Funny or Die got together. And they got the kid from Kick-Ass and to play young Al.
That is awesome.
And they just did a trailer for his biopic. It's the most hilarious thing.
Is
I've
this
ever
just is this part of like the comedy week? Or?
Yeah, it's got Olivia Wilde in it, and it was hilarious.
I'll have to go check that out.
Did you guys see the Lonely Island video hidden in the Between Two Ferns
Yes.
video?
No, I haven't seen it.
No.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
That's for YouTube Comedy Week.
That is, and it's so awesome. All right, do you guys know what Zach Galifianakis' show
Yes.
is? Okay, so what they did with this one, who was he interviewing? James Franco.
James Franco.
And it was hilarious.
It was funny.
And then they said, and here's our musical guest, and it's Lonely Island. And
And then it cuts out to an actual music video.
yeah, it just turns into a music video, and it's so funny. It's a spring break thing, but
It was pretty ridiculous.
we're not going to ruin it. But there's
Not
always
safe for work.
it's not safe for work, but it's so funny.
Not safe for anybody. Really.
It's so funny. Well, especially if you live in a blue state.
Yeah.
So, you'll find out why if you watch it. So,
No politics.
no.
That was not.
That was
good.
Anywho,
But it was fun.
Big fan.
What's next?
So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and hit up the news real quick. Do new releases, and then let's see, Marquise. Actually,
box office numbers.
do you have your box office numbers ready to go yet?
I got them right here.
Okay, so we're gonna let him do that. Then Eli is on no new releases, and we're gonna talk about series they're winding down and some
We're
wrestling.
gonna say goodbye to
and some
those
other stuff.
series.
So the obviously big, the big destroyer in the box office this week was obviously Iron Man 3.
What?
Obviously,
No, it wasn't Scary Movie 5?
with
Aww.
I thought that movie was amazing.
There's no way Iron Man did well.
Yeah, really, no way.
$174 million.
Billion?
Million.
Oh.
With an M.
Apparently it was not
Million.
that successful.
Well, that was the United States release.
That's just the U.S. version. I think it's
It's getting
but-
close to $1 billion.
But it's
Yeah,
getting
it
close
was-
to $1 billion worldwide.
A few days ago, it was over 600 million
Yeah, it's
total.
getting-
So yeah, after that, there's a major dropping point. Pain and Gain coming in number 2 with $7.5
Holy
million.
crap.
Yeah.
So people only went and saw Iron Man last weekend.
Yeah, pretty
Mostly.
much. 42 came in number 3 at 6 mil. Oblivion came in at number 4 with 5 mil.
Which is impressive because it's been out for weeks.
Yeah, The Croods
Still a good
came
movie.
in at number 5 with 4 mil.
The what?
The Croods.
The Croods.
Oh, I think
They
you said
animated-
the
The
Cruise.
Croods is still making.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Big Wedding came in at number 6 with 3.8 mil.
That thing bombed.
With such
Marquise
a,
has to go watch it. this
No.
you would think that something with such a big cast would not fail so badly.
Alright, you don't have to go watch it this weekend. You have to go watch it this evening after we wrap.
I hate you guys. Mud came in at number 7 with 2.1 mil.
Stay strong, Marquise.
Yeah, I have a whole summer of this crap.
Oh, that's right, it is summer movie season.
Oz the Great and Powerful came in at number 8 with 2.1 mil.
That's cool that that's still on there.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I don't know how in merciful heaven this is still on the list.
Jurassic Park?
Number 9, Scary Movie 5 with $1.4 million.
I was expecting number 10, but number 9, that's
What
impressive.
idiot went to go see that instead of Iron Man? Or maybe they went to go see Iron Man
And then that.
Iron Man was a
That's
palate,
what Marquise did.
Iron Man was a
Aw.
palate cleanser.
Yeah, it made things better for me.
You know what?
weekend was
I
better.
almost went to another movie after that.
What did you almost go to?
I would have went to anything. Tell you the truth.
Anything.
So, what is number 10?
The big wedding.
Number 10 was The Place Beyond the Pines.
Which I really want to see, but it's not
1.2 million.
It's not widely playing yet.
What is
so.
it about?
I think we've talked about that before.
It's
Yeah, we did.
Ryan Gosling plays a rugged rogue, and he's trying to raise money for his family, so he's robbing banks. And Bradley Cooper plays a cop who's
He's handsome.
he's a good cop and a corrupt police officer.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
I see what you did
Did
there.
you just?
You like that?
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
y'all caught
I
that.
caught that. I
Okay.
caught
I
that.
see what you did.
Okay.
I caught that.
I'm watching
You
you.
win. Okay.
I'm watching you.
I think that's very appropriate.
New releases this week for movie wise. Gatsby's coming out.
Oh, that's right.
I'm really
Yes.
excited to see that.
The Great Gatsby.
A lot of
Really
people
excited
are.
to see that.
Yeah.
I'm not, but
You're like, that movie looked really good.
Well,
but
then
at
Eli,
the same
you can
time-
review it.
It
then.
really interests me because, like, yeah, whatever. They're not using period music. They're
I don't
using
know.
Jay-Z and crazy
I
stuff.
don't know.
I
Spider-Man's in
mean,
that movie.
the juxtaposition, I think, works.
Biscuit.
sure. Hey, his cider house rules.
Hey, you know, Jerry Maguire is not the best.
You mean Toby
I mean,
Maguire?
yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
when? Boom.
Yeah.
Jeremy-
Eli, show me the money.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
And the other release
Yeah.
is Tyler
Tobey
Perry
Maguire's not the
presents
best.
Peoples, starring
Starring Tyler
Craig
Perry.
Robinson and David Allen Greer.
But is Nia Peoples in it?
I don't know. I think she is.
She better be.
That's the one with the dude from the office.
Because her
right?
name is
Yeah.
Peoples.
I know.
I kind of want to see.
I want
that.
to see it because
Yeah.
David Allen Greer is in it and he's
Yeah,
hilarious.
David Allen Greer
Well,
is
yeah,
funny.
He plays the dad role. I've never seen him play
Yeah.
the stern dad before.
He looks. He's got the gray hair
He got
going
gray
out
hair.
now. He looks old. I'm like, dude, is that David? What happened to
Yeah.
Living Color? And
Yeah,
and
man.
just like
Yeah,
him and Tommy Davidson got old. I was like,
it's gonna be funny.
Tommy Davidson got on crack. Oh wait, no, he always looked like that.
I think I am gonna end up going to see
yeah,
it.
but
I
he's
might.
hilarious. He's hilarious on Black Dynamite.
I don't know
Oh,
what.
dude, yeah.
I don't know what day I'm going to get to see The Great
I love
Gatsby. I
that
just know
movie.
that
Someday.
Gatsby.
Just
It's gonna
let
be,
me
like,
know.
sometime.
So when you're going to go see, if
Well,
you're
actually-
going to go
Oh, I
see-
will be
Well,
going
no.
to a different place.
Yeah, he's
I'm
going
gonna
to a
have to-
different one.
Gonna have to dust off the Black Dynamite now that you mentioned it.
Well, is it still available for streaming on Netflix?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
It is.
It was on there.
You know what I
The
wanna
entire
see-
Cartoon Network library, at least one season of every show, is available on Netflix.
Oh, did
The
you?
Cartoon Network animated series of Black Dynamite is amazing.
Well,
It
did
is
you
good.
know that Netflix just lost, as of the first, about 10% of their catalog because the licenses expired and they didn't renew them.
What?
So
Yep.
they lost
Boo.
about 2,000 items. Yeah.
And they lost, and the week before, they lost a lot of Warner Brothers classic movies because Warner Brothers is starting their classic movie.
They're starting to stream.
They're
it.
starting a streaming service. Everyone's starting a
They're
streaming
starting a
service.
streaming service. It's like really just.
It's like, come on, just pay Netflix the money. Everybody gets.
Nope.
Everybody gets happy.
They want their money.
Everybody wants to make it as difficult as possible for the consumer.
And it's only 10% of their library, and they just signed on with Disney, and so they'll get all the Disney movies and all the Marvel movies, and probably they'll get the Star Wars movies.
I pay for Netflix. That's the only streaming service I plan on paying for. I am not going to go
most of the TV
pay
shows
for 6 different streaming services.
I have 4.
Yeah.
Right now I have
see,
Netflix.
You're a crazy person.
Well, I have Hulu because I'm not going to watch it on broadcast, and one day I'm not going to have a cable box.
Yeah. So you plan on not having cable.
You've got what? Yeah. Netflix, Hulu, HBO Go, and...
Well, HBO Go...
HBO Go doesn't count because you pay for HBO.
You pay for HBO.
Well, they're going to do a thing soon where
you're able to subscribe to just that?
Through the cable provider.
Neat.
So you have to have the cable provider still, or whatever, the TV provider.
Do you still have to have TV, though? Like,
they haven't worked it all out. Can you just have
internet? Because, see, they're not going to let that happen.
I don't know. They're talking about it, but... and then Amazon, because I have Prime. So...
Well, Amazon Prime is way good.
It's really coming into its own. I want to check out. I haven't done it yet. There's 14 new pilot shows. Zombieland, the TV show, being one of them. Zombieland, the TV show, being one of them. Yes.
Yeah.
They had some other stuff. They had one. It was like Alpha Dogs or something like that, or Alpha House, and it's like for congressmen. It's got John Goodman as one of them. So then they had one called Those Who Can or Those Who Can't Teach, or something like that, and that's supposed to be
gym teacher.
It's about teachers at either elementary school or high school or middle school or something. But it's supposed to be hilarious. Like, they would never get away with anything that they're doing, but it looks funny. So there's going to be some big winners on that, but I digress. I want we'll go real quick to the releases, because there's not many.
There's not a lot.
No.
There's not a whole lot. There's never, like, it's kind of the dead summer months right now. There's not going to be very much happening until the fall from this point forward, but a few things are trickling out, and there's some interesting things happening on the Nintendo eShop.
No, there's not. There's never anything happening I care about.
No, that's not true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I care about.
You love everything.
I care about.
Steve.
But there's the Starship Damri, which is the first game that they talked about at the last Nintendo Direct that Level 5 is bringing out, where it's like a first-person survival horror on a space station or something. It looked really interesting.
They had one of those on the PlayStation 1 by a different company.
Yeah.
There's like 1 million.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
But that's coming out to the eShop. I don't know how... I imagine it'll be $15 probably, because that's kind of been the trend now on the eShop for big name games like that.
What is it for the Wii U?
No, for 3DS.
Wow. Oh, that's why I further do not care.
Yeah. I have a 3DS. I'm very happy that I have one because there's a lot of cool stuff on it.
What else you got?
Metro Last Light is the big box retail product.
I've heard good things.
Next week. That's coming to PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. That'll be out on Tuesday, the 14th.
Who's publishing that?
Don't ask me questions.
I was just wondering because you know who was publishing it. Wasn't it THQ?
That's
a THQ property.
Well, I think it's THQ property.
So I was just curious who is now.
Hang on.
Let him scroll soon.
No, I'll let him scroll. I'm going to just sit here and say,
all right.
I don't care about the Nintendo eShop.
While that's loading, I will continue checking the list here.
High five.
This is episode 13, the episode of High Fives.
Shout out to High Fives.
Shout out to the 80s guy that still high fives.
Yes. Dust 514 is finally hitting full release. And I guess the way that that's going to work is you can play like a trial version for a little bit or something, and then you have to buy the full version if you want to keep playing. It's been in open beta for you to mess around and play it for free for months now. But it's finally coming to full release. Now that's the tie-in with EVE Online, where things that happen in EVE Online affect what happens in the game.
It's where you play a merc.
Like people on EVE Online
can hire you to do stuff.
They can actually call in orbital strikes and stuff, I guess.
It happens in the same game universe, and it's kind of interesting because the way they hook them up, where you can basically they can hire you to go mess up their rivals or hit like a refinery in EVE Online that exists. So you're actually playing in a real-time gaming universe.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what's crazy about this, though?
It's so awesome.
I think that's a great idea, because I hate EVE Online, and I would go in just to blow up people's stuff.
I don't have a PS3. But this is one of those things where it's like, I don't like EVE Online because it's a spreadsheet game. It's space spreadsheets, the game. And then you've got, the PS3. I'm not a big fan. I don't like the controller. That's just me. Now I'd buy a PS3 just to play that game, just so I could get, like, one of our friends saying, oh, hey, could you go blow up this refinery? Or maybe assassinate someone or whatever. I don't know if that's...
I'd be okay with this.
That would just be so cool. We could form a team just like, you're dead, because I'm getting paid. I'm doing these
pretty
space
interesting.
drugs.
I did play a little bit.
I'm going to go buy this game. You're going to get a PS3 so we can do it.
So you can
I'm
have
going to start my murder company.
That sounds good. Yeah, we'll do this.
Your character's going to be doing virtual drugs.
Wow.
While you're killing other people's players and blowing up their spaceships.
Went to a strange place there.
Mercenaries, man, they're usually like strung out on something.
Okay.
Like that game, Mercenaries.
Where you're always strung out on something.
Oh wait, no, that game just
was awful. It made you want to be strung out on something to play it.
Wow.
Mercenaries 2 did.
I don't even know. I really don't even
Welcome
know.
back to the Nintendo eShop's North.
Let me see.
I had to take lithium
that
after
other thing
Mercenaries
finally
2.
loaded up here. Let me look at it real quick.
I need to take some nitro for my chest pains for playing that awful game.
Well, Marquise is on both after watching Scary Movie 5.
Okay.
You keep bringing this stupid movie up.
The game, it's actually going to be published under Koch Media, Koch.
I don't even know who that is.
Under the Deep Silver brand.
Huh.
It was put on hold from THQ. And
THQ
they went under.
sank like a ship.
And so it's going to be published by that Koch Media under the Deep Silver brand.
What's either Coach or Coke?
Well,
speaking of space drugs,
maybe it's Koch.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's that, and that's for Metro Last Light. Anomaly 2 is coming out for PC. That's going to be a download. Sanctum 2 is also coming out. It's a first-person shooter tower defense.
I've heard things about this.
Sanctum is really good. I have it. It's a lot of fun. Sanctum 2, they're changing it up a little bit. It looks like they've got different character classes. Like, you specialize in... One specializes in sniping. One specializes in, like, all-around. One specializes in... I think it's going to be, like, $15... $14.99 maybe, I think, or
that's
10.
Reasonable.
Either 10 or 15.
No, that's fair.
It's a small game. It's not crazy, but it looks to be really good. And I also just wanted to mention real quick that they released the trailer now for Batgirl for the next DLC for Injustice.
Yeah.
Neat.
And they're also going to have a Killing Joke costume pack.
That's really cool.
And they showed the Killing Joke Joker. In the gameplay demo, they touted this whole thing and like it's been 20 years since the Killing Joke, and now Barbara Gordon has her chance to take revenge on the Joker, and like so it was her fighting the Joker in that outfit from that comic, and it looks really awesome.
If
We mean like fighting the Joker from a wheelchair?
dude, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
I hate you.
No,
Basing.
It's like it's one of the things
that was what a lot of people on the internet were like. I was confused by the trailer because
she's walking.
How they just told me that she was paralyzed and then she's fighting. I was like, well, obviously they just mean like metaphorically it's a chance for her to take revenge.
Again, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could say now it's time for Batman to finally kill the Joker, but no one actually dies. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, they actually laugh.
But it looks awesome.
It's
It's going to be a separate thing. It's not included in the. You don't get that pack if you have the season pass, which I think is kind of a big miss. Like, give your season pass holders all the costumes.
It's a season pass. It's
give us the costumes.
No, but
the costume packs are
money.
only $2 a piece by themselves.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair asking price for a costume pack. You usually get 3 costumes in a pack, though. Season pass holders, I think, should get costume content.
I've only bought 2 season passes ever. One was for Gears 3, which was a mistake. The second one, although I did buy a ton of DLC for Halo Reach and Halo 3 and regretted it, but I never bought the season pass. And then I bought it for WWE
13
because you kind of
got
have
a ridiculous amount of wrestlers from it.
Yeah, you got all these wrestlers.
And you got all the customization
moves.
options.
Yeah, you have to. It makes sense. It's $20. You get like $35 worth of stuff at this point, something like that. Or
you get a ridiculous amount.
Something
of stuff.
ridiculous.
But then there's like 3 things that aren't included, and they're not 3 things you have to have. Like T-shirts. One's got the ice cream bar for CM Punk.
Yeah,
which is
they
hilarious.
released like some real specific stuff for certain characters.
Speaking of wrestling. I thought we transition into that.
That was a nice transition.
That was a good transition, though.
We're going to talk just a little bit about WWE, but I want to mention a couple things. First off, on Tuesday during the SmackDown tapings, the World Heavyweight Champion Dolph Ziggler got hit in the head or something, and now has a concussion.
Wow,
that's not fun.
So they don't know what they're going to do. Some are saying they should take the belt off him. Some say they should leave it.
Yeah, they should take the belt off him.
Or do they take the belt off? Or do they just have Big E Langston beat the crap out of everyone? Because they've got this, like, giant dude that's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
Marquise, could you do me a favor? Can you find real quick some of the stuff that Big E's been saying that's awesome while we talk about this?
Yeah.
Because you'll know what to look for. You've read his stuff, right? His tweets and stuff?
I read some of them.
It's so funny. Yeah, go on that one thing that you and I read each week, and he had a thing up for that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, the thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't want to.
The thing with the
talk.
stuff.
I don't want to talk about other sites.
Yeah.
Other sites. Dude named Matt has that column. But it's like way to be a friend to everyone else, there, buddy. But no, this is sad because Ziggler finally made it to the top.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely sucks, but
did you?
They don't know. They don't know how bad it probably will be. Like
he's such a good athlete that
he'll probably work. No matter he'll work through it like everyone else does.
He'll get kicked in the head and die, but he'll be like, I worked through it, so I don't care. He is a great athlete, though. It's funny. Well, I won't tell that story, but there's a story involving him and a female comedian, and she was on Conan talking about him, and then they put a picture up, and it's like, oh, it's Dolph Ziggler. But you go on to teamcoco.com and look for that. It's Amy Schumer. She's got that new show that's really weird. It's called Inside Amy. Okay. It's really weird.
Sounds
I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Anyways, well, it's not safe for work. So they, they've got these storylines going on that are okay. The Shield actually is, wrestling.
Doing stuff now.
They're wrestling more. They have one-on-one matches. You had the Shield versus the Undertaker, and it wasn't the Shield really, but it was
who won?
Which guy was it?
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. I can never remember his name.
Ambrose is getting the most work right now.
Yeah,
he's worked with Kane and he's worked with the Taker.
Did he beat the Taker?
He's beating both of them.
Well, no,
Taker made him choke out with Hell's Gate.
Yeah, and then the Shield came in and beat the crap out of Taker.
Oh.
So it was a great... that's actually the best thing going, I think.
I'm sorry, did you want the Twitter for Big E, or did you want like the stuff he's been saying?
There was the Twitter that he had up on Matt's article on that one website.
Twitter.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like he put it in a GIF or something, and it was hilarious. So... Oh man, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but they have these story arcs that no one really gives a crap about. Like for the WWE Championship, you have John Cena versus Ryback, and Ryback's now evil, and he's like, Ryback rules. Whenever he does that, I just want to go, Doyle rule.
Ryback seems he's like the really buff Pokemon you throw out, and he just goes Ryback, because that's
pretty much.
I mean that's all when I see him, that's what I think in my head, where I'm like,
nah, I hear the chat. When I see him, I hear the crowd go Bird.
Well, now he wears that. It was funny as you say Pokemon. He wears a toboggan on his head, and it has what looks like the Team Rocket R on it. Not even kidding.
No way!
Someone took his head and put it on both members of Team Rocket.
Yes, please.
And it was the greatest
that must be a
thing.
psychic. That's amazing.
It worked out so well, And I could see him throwing a ball, like one of them, like the Jesse, looking like Ryback, and throwing out a ball, and the little Ryback comes out and goes, Ryback rules. I'm just really disappointed.
Ryback uses roid attack. Rah!
It is super effective.
Not that one, but I love that too. That's great.
Ryback flies into a roid rage.
I really do like.
Yeah.
They have
That
this.
move is still recharging.
They have.
Steve.
they have this one thing going on where they're trying to predict who's sending
awesome.
Caitlyn like flowers and gifts and stuff, and a lot of people are saying it's Biggie Langston, and it's going to cause this whole like intergender tag team thing. It's actually Eli. Then
Eli's like, well, I have to get a second job so I can pay for the postage.
I don't know where she's going to be week to week, so I have to send it everywhere. I send like 5 of them to different arenas. I don't know. So she. The other thing they said it might be the Bella twins. The Bella twins are evil, so it's like, oh, it's a big joke. We really think you're fat, so blah.
No, they do that.
That's a rumor, but I think it's either the Biggie Langston or Cody Rhodes.
Or Cody Rhodes.
Because Cody Rhodes, that was the first person I thought of. Wasn't the first person you thought of? So,
because I thought of that because a couple weeks ago, he and Caitlyn had a really nice moment before the 12 Bella twins kind of interrupted. He was kind of hinting at, hey, I'm kind of into you, and then the Bella twins came up and they kind of like just farted all over that moment. So
literally.
Because they're the Bella twins, and one of them, say delicately, is surgically enhanced more than the other.
What?
But it's funny because
surgically enhanced.
One Bella twin is dating John Cena, and the other is dating Daniel Bryan, and it's like, okay, Daniel Bryan's a vegan. He's mostly straight edge, and then one of these girls has been enhanced. Which one is he dating? The one not enhanced, because it's the guy that's on steroids dating the girl with the...
John Cena is not on steroids. He is tested clean every test.
Ever.
All right. And they rolled out his records every test.
Right.
Wow.
I'm calling shenanigans, but...
Just got dedication and heart.
Whoa. And okay, you found it? Alright.
Yeah.
And he also has hustle, loyalty, and respect.
And Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah!
I remember that!
Okay, this is from Biggie Langston's Twitter feed. At Caitlyn WWE. Where I come from, trash is public domain. And why would I put your hair in a locket when my black blonde wig is almost complete?
Wow.
Because she's got black and blonde hair. Then he said, again, at Caitlyn.WWE, it's been almost 30 minutes. I haven't received a single pic or swatch of your gear. I also accept a used moist towelette.
Wow.
He said, and then to her again, you are my hero. Can I get a retweet and some photos of you at home on the beach and wearing a bib while you eat baby food?
What?
He is messed up.
He said, and my present to her wouldn't be a weird hat. It'd be Aunt Jemima pancake batter and a cast iron skillet. Holla if you hear me.
Okay, I can get behind that one.
They said, oh, wait. Why would anyone think I'm the secret admirer? I admire her openly and publicly, sometimes with pricey opera glasses.
He's messed up.
It's great, because this guy looks like a throwback from the Nation of Domination. I mean, doesn't he, with his outfit and everything, the colors? So, it's hilarious. He's got one of the best feeds on Twitter. Him and AJ have this great banter, where she talks about putting him in the friend zone. He's like, oh. It's just... Because he's always standing there looking at Dolph and AJ, and he's just looking longingly at both of them. Like, I want in on this. I want love. Nobody loves me.
And you get stuck in the friend zone.
And you get stuck in the friend zone. It's a great Twitter. And then TV shows, going from that television show to Broad, it's the end of the season for most things.
I'm unhappy with Community right now because NBC is jerks. They're full of jerks. They decided that October 19th was apparently pushed back to sometime in 2013, and instead of a 24 episode season, it is a 13 episode season, largely because of the dispute between Chevy Chase and the show's creator, which has led to the last three episodes of last 3 or 4 actually of Chevy Chase not being in them whatsoever.
Yeah, I like the flashback episode where, to fill in for Chevy Chase, we had someone wearing old man get-up gear, and you just saw him from behind, and then he fell down, so you saw his feet and his hands dangling.
Oh, with the
origin story.
Origin story episode. Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I loved that.
That was so good.
Speaking of origin stories, I have an unrelated topic. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. got picked up by ABC.
That was a given.
Yeah, if that didn't happen, I would be so surprised. But
but Disney owns ABC.
We'll talk about that more in the fall as we get more stuff on it. But I am happy to hear that.
But with Community, I am sad to see the season end so early because I really enjoyed watching that with my girlfriend.
It had a slow start.
She turned you on to it, didn't she?
She part of the reason why I started hanging out with Stace is because of that show. And I was very impressed. I watched the crap out of it, and it was really good. And in fact, I already have the season 4 box set pre-ordered from Amazon.
It's gonna
arrive the 19th.
We're not gonna make 6 seasons to the movies, guys.
What?
It's
not going to make it 6
seasons.
seasons in a movie.
Nope.
6 seasons in a movie.
I think they might.
Nope.
No.
I don't know because
NBC's already asked they've asked literally the entire comedy lineup already.
They've already killed Community?
No.
They've killed everything.
It's getting ready to be killed.
They killed everything. Parks and Recs.
Parks and Recs.
Parks and Rec is like that show's killing it. That show is freaking.
This
really good.
season was brilliant.
Yeah,
but I've watched both shows. I like Parks and Recreation, but I really enjoy Community.
I enjoy Community a lot too because they do so many different things.
Here's what happened with Community is that first they got rid of the show creator. Dan Harmon got fired.
You could tell once he was gone with this new season.
It's way different.
Difference.
It's way different.
And then Chevy Chase.
The spirit's not there. Yeah, Chevy Chase has been MIA.
But that's his fault though. He's just been a jerk. He didn't want to do the show.
Yeah, they joke about the Joe McHale when he does the soup. They joke about that constantly. About they bring up Chevy Chase a lot.
Really?
He didn't want to do it. The only reason he did the sitcom was because he needed money for his family so they could maintain a certain lifestyle because guess what? He's one of those people from the 80s and made a ton of money, 70s, 80s, made a ton of money and didn't invest wisely and now, is running out of cash and needed moolah. So he'll have some cash from these last 3 seasons and part of the 4th. But yeah, he in interviews he would say, I don't even get the humor. I don't even like the show.
The show's hilarious.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get his character.
I hate his character.
You're supposed to hate his character, though. That's the whole point.
Pierce is the counterbalance for the rest of the group because, by comparison, if he was not there, as was one episode in season 3, that Jeff became the villain. Because for one episode, Jeff looked more like a jerk because Pierce wasn't there to balance him.
No, I thought that was season 4.
No.
The season, and then
it might have been season 2. I don't remember. It was something early. Pierce wasn't there for some reason. But
it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all amazing.
I really, really connected with all the characters. I still don't like Britta or Pierce.
You don't like Britta?
I hate Britta. I think she is a self-righteous jerk that destroys everything she touches because she has to be driven by something.
I retract my statement I was getting ready to say. Retract my statement.
What was your statement?
No.
I retract my statement. It's good.
No.
Oh, okay. I know what
you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
It just clicked. But I love... I can see a little bit of myself in the situations of the writing, and I still think my favorite character is Abed Nadir.
Yep.
Abed's
the best character.
They haven't handled him as well this season, but then they had some brilliant moments for him.
They had a couple good things with Abed.
I like season 3 Abed better.
Do we even have a paintball episode this season?
No.
Because it was cut. The season was cut in half.
Dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
But we are getting a really cool, not finale, but neat episode tonight.
I hear Robert Williams is going to be on this episode.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
You just ruined that for me.
I gotta see it now.
I don't know what role is he playing. It was on the Twitter thing.
Pierce.
That would be amazing.
Because Pierce has been gone the last. Because I knew that
he'd be a hilarious villain.
That would be funny.
I love the Christmas episode where they did stop motion animation with the Christmas pterodactyl.
Yeah.
I love
the
puppet.
The puppet episode was great.
The puppet episode was pretty good, but
the animated episode and the 8-bit episode.
I love those.
We're in the video.
I haven't watched a single episode this season because I've been here.
Well, it's on Hulu.
I haven't seen The Office. I don't have.
It's on Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
The internet. It's calling to you. It's
Marquise,
subscribe and watch. I mean, I've been reading a lot of manga too, but like,
give us your $7.99 a month.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but
Marquise needs a $7.99.
Community. It's like it became almost a ritual where you just start. I'd sit down with my girlfriend and I'd watch the show and it was good. And if they cancel it, I'm going to be very sad.
Well, they cancel though. What happens is they'll kickstart the movie and they'll have the community movie.
No,
I would watch that.
I don't think they will.
I think they would.
I
think that cast, everyone say Chevy Chase are so well knit that they would do it.
I think that if it got canceled tomorrow,
and Dan Harmon would come back, and that'd be one of the things they would get.
We're about out of time. I did want to say that Happy Endings is one of my favorite shows, and it's on the knife also, on the edge, the blade, whatever. So it may come back, it may
still
not.
be another month or
I hear
so
they had
before
a
they
great
announce it.
season finale though, so that might help them in the run of coming back.
Due to the most recent,
They might go to USA though if it doesn't work out with.
I wish they could travel. I mean, because I remember the Shield Hop networks quite a bit before it settled down and finished on the 6th season.
Yep.
So I'd like to see more quality shows hop from the evil executive broadcasting networks to a place that is actually where people enjoy good television.
Dude, here's a major was it the Southland?
Southland.
Yeah, Southland. That was a great show.
On NBC, it got like 2 episodes, and they axed it. TNT's like, oh, guess what? We'll pick this up. Boom, show's a huge hit.
And it really is a great show. If you haven't watched Southland, I suck because I haven't been catching the last couple seasons because it's on TNT, and I never watched TNT. I want to watch a couple things on there, and I just fail at it.
Yeah,
but it's a great
Rizzoli Isles, I want to watch that, and Franklin and Bash.
Rizzoli Isles is a good show.
I just like watching it because it's got the girl from NCIS the first 2 seasons. I don't know why they killed her to get.
Oh, that is that girl. Isn't it?
Yeah, they killed her to bring on Evita or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Diva.
Wah,
David.
wah.
I don't know.
And then TNT, I like Major Crimes, the spinoff from The Closer. It's just a dope show. I love that show.
Have you guys watched Perception? Anyone?
No.
That was
What
pretty
about
good.
The Following?
That's a really good show.
Show's awesome.
I don't know. I think it got
really
renewed,
creepy.
didn't it?
Yeah.
It got renewed.
The bacon is awesome.
Yeah, I didn't.
Bacon makes
I
it
like
better.
bacon.
Huh? Yeah. Bacon makes it better.
Yeah.
The only thing I really like Kevin Bacon in is
Footloose.
Tremors.
Oh.
Wow.
Because I gotta keep food.
All right.
It's a good movie.
It really is.
You can't.
Wow.
Hey,
Tremors was also good.
Tremors is great.
Footloose was the first Footloose was beast. I'm sorry. That
Hollow
movie
Man
was
makes
great.
me laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
Man.
Hollow Man.
That's
I'm going slowly insane because he can't see himself in the mirror.
oh man, we could talk about Kevin Bacon all day, man.
Please let's not.
He's done.
We
some
can play
great
6
movies,
degrees. I can rock 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Dude, yeah. Now that he's in all this other stuff, he was in X-Men, First Class.
We used to sit down.
Yeah,
and
he
do,
branches
6
out
degree-
even more
We used to
now.
do 6 degrees of the Predator, and it was a really easy thing to do.
6 Degrees of the Predator.
Yeah.
That's probably
You
pretty.
know what we
easy.
should do one day?
It's a beast.
We'll
Watch
talk about
Predators.
Speaking of Carl
Yeah.
Weathers,
Oh!
I was just watching Arrested Development earlier today, and the 2 or 3 episodes right in a row where Carl Weathers is there, and they're hilarious.
I love.
His character on there is so funny. He's
I'm heavily looking.
just
forward
trying to
the new
scrounge for every
Arrested
little
And in
drop
a month,
of
baby,
money and,
Netflix gets the new episodes.
trying to scrimp and save everywhere he can. So funny. Carl Weathers.
Almost as good as Billy D.
I guess it's time for welcome to the finale, right?
Yes, welcome to the Malley, folks. We're gonna.
This is the part of the show where we end the show.
This is where we end things.
I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
Well, things have to come to an end, even if it's just for a week. I think that what we're going to try to start doing, we want people to watch our Time Rust Tuesday. That's on our twitch.tv. That's twitch.tv/Time Rust, one word. All that's available on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Time Rust.
And you can catch the replay uploaded to our YouTube usually the day after.
Right. It's, we're working on the video quality. It has to do with using... Someone is using a Nerf gun. They're cocking. But it has to do with the video quality. The disgruntled brown bear, Marquise,
Can we finish
has
this
a
up
gun.
real quick? He's making me nervous.
Never trust a brown bear with a gun. That was awkward. So
Yes, it was.
You got no laughs.
I got no laughs.
You got no
for that.
laughs of them because everyone else was doing this.
Yeah, they're all trying not to get shot or not to be considered part of this. All right, so we're wrapping it up. Check out all of our videos. We just recently, like we talked about earlier, checked Lobo out on our Time Rest Tuesday. This last one we checked out Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon demo and Fuse demo.
Check out the Fuse demo.
Blood Dragon looks so good.
A lot of people don't like Fuse as much as they thought they would, but I think that once the final thing is together, it's going to make more sense. But what do I know? But really,
what a good movie is. Fair enough.
Hey, I didn't say that was going to be a good movie.
You said
I,
you
in
had to watch
fact,
it.
said
It's going to be an awful movie.
Terrible. And you're like, oh, no, it won't be that bad. And it was terrible.
I was highly optimistic, and you know what? You stole my optimism from me.
I stole your innocence, Marquise. It is gone.
Wow, that
was
anyway,
dark.
Welcome to the
With
finale.
buy more comics.
Play more games.
Do stuff.
Follow everything that we do. Peace out!
Marcy.